So those are kind of the things around that. So Gabby, do you want to talk about burnout a little bit?
Yes. So, what is burnout? Um, what are we talking about here? It's actually been kind of a hot topic in our field for the last few years, especially I feel like around COVID. I don't know about you, but a lot of my supervisees were just burnt out by doing sort of online telehealth, trying to do business as usual. So we have some phases of burnout. So if you're low risk, you're still engaged, your stress is low and manageable. We hope that's where a lot of us are. Moderate risk, you're still engaged, you have high levels of stress, but you feel like you're still moving forward. And then high risk, your engagement drops, stress is becoming unmanageable. And keep in mind, you might fluctuate between these at different times in your experience and in your work. Go ahead.
Okay.
Um, so let's see this a little bit bigger. So what are we talking about here? So you have your stage one, um, job satisfaction. It's kind of a honeymoon phase. You have your job satisfaction, you're accepting responsibility, you have these sort of high energy levels, unbridled optimism, commitment to the job, compulsion to improve yourself, gleeful and creativity, high productivity levels. Who remembers that phase of their work when they started in the field and were feeling this? Who remembers that I get to play me? This is me. I remember telling people I get to play for my job. It's amazing. Um, so I feel like we were all there at some point. The stage two, so you have your onset of stress. Um, your focus might go down, might get a little more irritable, you reduce sleep quality, your social interactions might go down, lower productivity, anxiety, avoidance of decision making, change in appetite, fatigue, maybe some physical symptoms, headache. You maybe you're neglecting your personal needs. I've seen a lot of my supervisees go through this while they're in supervision and they're in school and a lot of work. And then you have stage three. You have chronic stress, persistent tiredness, procrastination. You might start to resent your job and resent people around you. Social withdrawal, aggressive behavior. Maybe you get apathetic. Chronic exhaustion. You might get cynical, decreased sexual desire, things you used to enjoy, denial of problems. You might feel threatened, feel pressured. Your alcohol or drug consumption might go up a little bit. So who has known people, coworkers or anything who you feel have been at this level, or at some point you felt like you were at